A retro-style racing game that feels like you should be playing in the early 90s in the local arcade. Formula Retro Racing goes for low-poly visuals, a retro soundtrack that is way too repetitive, and action-packed gameplay to fit the time period it is inspired by. Developed and published by Repixelate, Formula Retro Racing is not looking to provide you with a realistic experience. The first time you bounce off another car as they drive into you and explode into pieces on a wall will tell you that. Instead, it is all about speed as you duck and dive between AI opponents en route to winning one of 8 races. Each race begins with a rolling start and has you at the back of a pack of 20 cars across multiple laps, and with a timer counting down, your goal is simple: get to the front. To keep it feeling arcade-like, there are also checkpoints that add time back on. It rarely becomes an issue, but a few too many crashes or mistakes will result in time running out. On the easiest difficulty, winning is simple and even possible with a few crashes here and there. However, the real challenge and excitement comes from the following 2 difficulties, where you really have to master speeds, braking around corners and using the slipstream of leading cars. The controls hold up well, even if the cars feel a little too light on faster speeds.
Start your engines! 3, 2, 1, go!
Arcade mode features 8 tracks and 3 difficulties to master on each one. However, there's also the Eliminator mode, a mode that adds a different kind of challenge as once you get to 10th place, you are required to not drop below that position. Easy enough, except every completed lap sees your opponents get progressively quicker. Eventually, regardless of your skills, they will pass you with ease, and once you drop below 10th, you'll be eliminated, ending the mode, registering the number of laps you completed and awarding points to the equivalent. And that's it, there's no career mode or multiplayer to extend the life. However, that's not really a flaw, seeing as it is an indie title. What is a flaw is the total lack of variety in cars. There's just one, and you can change the colour of it. Wow. Most players will quickly tire of the repetition, especially on the easiest of difficulties, but truth be told, this isn't a game you play for hours and hours. It just doesn't have enough content to sustain longevity. However, in short bursts, there is fun to be had. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts, and of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal, what else is life for?